Hi everybody. Hello, hello. It's Julie. Hello, looks like we have some people already in here. And welcome. Welcome. So, for this video, we're gonna go over some of the challenge, the Just Junk Journal challenge, and some of the questions that I've been having. I will ask for questions in a little bit, and so welcome Robin and Zoe and Lois. Yay, hello. I just had to let the kitty and the dog in because there was a whole ruckus going on next door, so hopefully we won't have a visit. Well, you might like a visit from the cat, but she knocks things over when she comes to visit, so yeah, if you hear things falling down and stuff, it's probably Midnight the cat. So, hi Paper Kitty, good to see you. You got your notepad ready for notes, Tracy? Oh boy. Oh boy. So is everybody having fun so far, getting your stuff together? And have you all heard of the Just Junk Journal Challenge? I'm pretty excited about it myself, and so just to go through, we're gonna wait just a minute. I hate that. I'm gonna wait just a minute, but I'm gonna wait just a minute. Hi Keisha, welcome. And oh, and you're new to this channel. Well, double welcome. Well, not double welcome, but double welcome. Yeah, double welcome. So what we're going to be talking about today is the Just Junk Journal Challenge. I may be able to come back on later and actually work on the little journal that I'm going to show you the items that I've chosen for, because we did finish. You may have seen the video for the mini junk journal. This was made entirely from junk, so, and tools. So there is a flip through video of this little journal. So far the Minty Fresh is in the center. I think I'm going to use the envelope from this one, or the little bag. I'm gonna use it for this one because I think it will go well with it. And it's, yeah, so that is my mini. It is made out of an Irish Spring soap box. It is really, you know, the box is really a sturdy little box. And this ended up with a lot of pages. There's a lot of pages in here, and I think it would be really fun. Hi, Joyce. Oh, gosh, I'm glad you're here. I hope you can be here for a little bit. You're my only wrench. I need to get some more wrenches. Not winches, but wrenches. Or just for video. It's been a long time. You guys, I was playing with beta on my YouTube, so that's what took me an extra couple of minutes, is I had to go back to the old because I don't know how to do anything in the beta yet. So this is the mini that I made. It was 2 signatures, and there are videos of me making pretty much that whole video. And so, hi Vicki, welcome. And if I miss you when you come in, I'm sorry, because I'm going to be trying to watch here and watch there. And once we get over 20 people, it's hard to watch both, because that over there can be moving pretty fast. Oh, Meredith. Meredith says, wow, it amazes her how we crank out journals. Well, right now, I have to tell you, you know what? I'm so excited. Well, this is the journal that I'm going to be putting, if you saw the video today, I made a pocket letter using Lindsay Zenore's from Nevermore Creation. I'm on her design team. And so for my project this month, you know, I'm trying to use up items that are in my stash. So I made a pocket letter, and I've wrapped it up, And so my next thing is I'm going to decorate a journal. You're going to get to see the video that's going up later today is going to show you the finished pocket letter and all the goodies. So today's video shows you how I made the goodies and how I filled it up. And I think this would make a great gift for a junk journaler. So stay tuned for that. Here I've wrapped it in pattern paper. Speaking of that, if you have the leftover pattern paper, I would consider that junk. And so this one, it also has this extra little thing. But I'm going to take this, and I have made this little junk journal. I'm calling it a wallpaper. Actually, I think I'm going to call it wallflowers. And they are going to be added into my shop. They will have a decoration on the front. But this is a wallflower journal. And so I'm thinking, now this one has an extra ephemera in it, or an extra, this would be extra. I won't be doing any decoupaging or anything for them, but this is the little journal that I'm going to be decorating with those items from that. I think it's going to be really fun, and I think that now I've taken up enough time that we're probably all here and ready. Okay, Just Junk Journal Challenge. That's what you're all here for. I want to welcome all of you that have never gotten to be here with me live. I am who I am. I write like I talk, run on sentences that cut off because my brain has already gone somewhere else. If you watch my channel, you see that I do that. You know, there's squirrels flying around in my craft room all over the place. And they all show up while I'm making videos. And I'm allergic to them, so I sneeze, right? Okay, so what we've got, the Just Junk Journal Challenge. Anytime that you are referring to it, please use the hashtag. And put your words together so that we can find it. The challenge that Kara and I just finished, or we're finishing with the Dollar Store Christmas Junk Journal Challenge. I had a day that I needed to be in the living room doing stuff for training puppy, and I needed to be right there, and I turned on my TV to YouTube, and I put that in, and I only got 10 out of the like 50 videos. So, thank you, Joyce. So I really want you to use this so that people can find us and people can find these videos. One of the things, the reason I'm doing this, well, challenges help me to figure out what to do. It makes it easier for me to make videos. Okay, I'm making videos for this challenge. Yay, done. You know, that's good. That's my selfish reason. But my real reason is I see so many people say, I wish I could do this. I can't go out and purchase the stuff. So I really want this to be about using the stuff that pretty much anybody would find in their home. So we're not using scrapbook paper or scrap pieces. We're not using digital kits. Now, don't get me wrong. When you come back after you've finished your basic journal, you can come back and decorate it with whatever you want. But making the basic journal, I want all of us as a community to show the people out there that don't have a lot of resources that they're going to be able to do this. And that also reminds me that if you don't have one of the tools, that's okay. You don't have to have a sewing machine to do this challenge. You don't even have to have a pair of scissors. You can tear everything if you need to. This challenge is about being resourceful and sharing our resourcefulness with others. How should the challenge be worded? We are doing Just Junk Journal Challenge. 4 words. J, 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 C. 4 letters. So you can hashtag it either way. I would do it both, because even if you aren't planning to build a channel right now, or to build a following or whatever, you might want to by the end of the year. Hi Ashes, you haven't missed much. I'm just explaining what the challenge is. I haven't even got into the specifics of it really. But I want to make sure everyone is using the Just Junk Journal Challenge when you are sharing it in other groups, you know, so that we get more people, and so that we can reach out to those people that maybe they haven't made a junk journal yet because they didn't realize that they could go get some money out of the game of life, and it becomes a journaling card. Okay? So, you know, we are trying to do this with trash, discarded items, but that's the kind of, I want people to know, believe it or not, you have stuff. You have a magazine that you can take and rip out the pages, and you can make beautiful envelopes out of a magazine. Okay? And you can do it by taking an envelope that came in the mail and putting it over the steam and taking it apart and tracing it. You don't have to have all the fancy tools. Okay? All the fancy tools. So, also, if you guys, you know, do want to go ahead and subscribe to each other's channels, that is awesome. And, okay, so here we go. The challenge is from January 7th through January 30th. So we've started on January 7th, and we're going through January 30th. I am going to tell you a little secret. It's not really a secret, but in February, the challenge is going to have to do with fabric. And it is going to be what you can do in your journals and paper crafting using fabric. So just so you have the heads up as you're going through your trash, it doesn't have to be trash fabric, but it would be really cool if something that you did was with something that was discarded. Again, remembering these people that have found themselves at home, you know, they got hurt, they're sick, they're taking care of a parent, and they're now home, and their income has been, let's show them that this awesome hobby, this awesome artwork can be done with things that you can find in your home. Okay, so January 7th, January 30th. So you have all day January 30th. I'm going to go to bed on January 30th, and to me it's not January 31st until I get up. So if somebody posted, and as long as your post says that it was on, you know, it's okay. January 30th. That way we get them all in by the 31st, okay? That's the thing. Oh, cool. We got monster box of fabric out there. You guys, I'm not paying attention to that. Thank you, Joyce, for taking care. Thank you for being here and taking care of that over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that's kind of what it's about. It's about making a journal, a usable journal. It can be any type. It can be, where'd the little guy go? He's gone. It can be any size, okay? So you can make one, you know, the size of my Dollar Tree Christmas Junk Journal from the Dollar Tree Christmas Junk Journal Challenge. It can be, you know, this size. It can be, it can be a flip book style. It can be the envelope style. I'm looking around and going, do I have anything? It can be This is a size that I made up. Okay, I like this size. This is like, to me, is wallet size. It's a little bit shorter than a regular traveler's notebook and a little bit smaller this way. And it is so manageable. And when I put this in the hands of the people at my my women's networking group yesterday, they loved it. It was the first time that they'd seen this size. You know, I've always had the hardcover big ones to show them. So it's not that much smaller. It sure feels smaller. I love it. And this one's made with a wallpaper cover. So you can do a hardback one. You can do something that you will actually enjoy having and using. So having an idea even of what you might use it for. It could just be that you want a place, and you're going to put pockets all the way through it. You want a place to keep birthday cards and things and have them for the months. I don't know, but this is going to be fun. Okay, so any type of journal. Oh my gosh, that's funny, Laura. I'll have to watch you and listen so I can hear. Wow, 41. Holy moly. That was so exciting. I just went into both of my to the challenge group and my personal Scrap All About It with Dear Julie, and both of them had over 50 new members for today. I mean, that's for this, you know, this time period, a little time period, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, don't forget to like the video. All those things, they give us, they make it so that we can make and do better things for you. Okay, so next, what can we use? So these, again, everything is optional. You don't have to use all this stuff, but I wanted to give ideas, and that's how we're going to give the ideas. Okay, so okay, so scissors, and you're limited to one pair of scissors, but it doesn't mean that because you're going to see, I'm going to have these ones in one video, and possibly in the next video I might be using these. The thing is they're both straight scissors. Okay, if you start out with Pinkin shears, you're using Pinkin shears for your whole thing. Okay, if you're using straight scissors, you're using straight scissors for the whole thing. So the little asterisks tell me that I need to make that clarification. Same thing with the cutter. I hopefully am gonna be using this one, which is really cool because it also has the scoring tool. You may use your scoring tool if it's on your cutter. I may be using that one. Let's hope not, but I might be. I'm glad to have it. So, sewing machine, you can use a separate thread in the top and a thread in the bottom, but they have to be the same for you the whole time, because, you know, you only own 2 threads for this challenge. Okay. So I added in 1 stamp and 1 stamp pad. So I showed you in one of the videos that, you know, a clever thing is to use something that has more than one. For this next journal, I used this one for the little tiny blue journal, and I'm going to use it again. I'm really liking the way this stamped. And I'm going to be using this little stamp pad. And it's really a really pretty bright pink. So, so 1 stamp, 1 stamp pad, stapler and staples. I ran out of staples for my my mini attacher, so I'm going to be using this. If you have colored staples in your thingy, go ahead. You can use colored or regular or a mixture. So yes, you may use staplers, because most people, my thinking is most people probably have a stapler and staples in their house. Okay, so this is being resourceful on the other stuff. and then our tools, trying to just keep it to the one thing. So next is a punch. I will again be using my label punch, but you can, yes, your punch can be your Crop-A-Dile. Now Crop-A-Dile is an amazing tool because it gives you 2 hole punches. It also gives you your eyelet setter, and so that would be a great tool. If that's the tool you have, then awesome. Okay, or you can just use a regular hole punch, or you can use a 3-hole punch. If you are choosing to make your journal and it's a binder style, you can use the 3-hole punch. And that reminded me, I wanted to add that down here. Binder clip, binder rings. So if you're making a journal that's this style, and I'm going to be doing a bonus video on how to make this and make it really fast. So you can either use your cinch tool if you have it, or you can put binder rings in it. Okay. So one writing pen can be any kind of pen that you want, but just one. This is my favorite. It is the Smooth Bic pens. I love these. And I really like it when I find them at the Goodwill and places like that. It's still in the package. And my dog likes them too. But he brings it, the puppy starts chewing on it, and then he brings it to me. He literally comes all the way in my craft room. Oh, Mom, look, I got your pen. He's a smart puppy. And then again, not so. Okay, any glue or tape. So figuring that most homes, even when I wasn't, well, I've always been a crafty home, but even other homes that I've been in, they probably had a variety of glues. So you can use your glue stick, you can use your Tombow, you can use your Fabri-Tac, you can also use your tape runner, double-sided tape, mounting tape, and packing tape. So all of those things, you can use them. Okay, so all of those things. Let's see. So that is that part. So next, where do you get your copy paper? Let me show you. My box is out of order. My box has the cool stuff to make the thing I'm making on the top. Okay. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to be making something very, very bright. So, your copy paper. Lately, have you run a copy through and realized you didn't have black ink? Happened to me. And I was making that big speech. And I was doing my research. I had 27 pages with no black. 27 pages. Okay? So, this is the end of it, though. I've almost used it up. Okay, so this has the beginning. Oh, that's a digital. Can't use it. We're not using any digital kit stuff, because that's not something you're going to find in every household. But this you probably would find in any household. You know when your printer wants to check its ink, and it does that printer readout thing with all the colors? Yes, you can use that. Okay, so this is from when I make the labels for my Etsy shop. I am not brave enough yet to do 2 at a time, because I am so afraid I'm going to put somebody's packing slip or a thing on the wrong thing. So I do everything 1 at a time. So I print all the stuff, package it, print all the stuff. I'm even afraid to put the thing. You know, it's like the days that I had the 20 orders. It's like, wouldn't it be easy? My husband's like, wouldn't it be easier to just print them all off and put the things? I'm like, I am so afraid that I'm going to send the wrong thing, which I have done. I have sent the wrong thing, but it wasn't that. It was that I was dumb, and my fairy kit and my spring blossom kit looked exactly, their packaging was so similar that I got them mixed up. But so there's some copy paper, packaging. So there's some paper that you can use. So that's where you're going to get your just plain paper. So used copies, copy cutoffs. Okay. Can I coffee, tea, or dye? Can I coffee or tea dye? Yes, you can. I'm not the coffee and tea dyeing police, but just for fun, I'm going to recommend you're using leftover. But you know what? It's all good. So coffee or tea, and yes, you can use veggies and fruit and whatever you want to dye your paper. Let's see, of those types of things, okay? Now we have a discarded bonus. This was going to help give us some color and stuff. You're limited to one of each of these. So you can use one gift bag or box. Needs to be a discarded one that you're gonna throw out, not one that you you went and bought for this. One article of clothing that was going to be discarded. You might have to go get it, like I said in the video, you might have to go get it out of the trunk of your car if you're carrying it around to take it to the Goodwill. I think I mentioned the meme that says that you have to drive around with it for like 3 months before you can deliver it. One piece of jewelry. So I had someone ask, and in their comment, it's one earring or one bracelet or one necklace. And so one piece of jewelry, just one piece. Because if it was a pair of earrings, it's probably really not discarded. But if you have one earring, it is. So one piece of jewelry only. This just makes it easier. The rules, just one. Just one. Okay, one magazine. So it can be any type of magazine. If you want to, tear up and rip up one of your Daphne's Diary books, that would be considered a magazine. I wouldn't. Well, yeah, I would. I'm probably ready to start cutting some of those up. They would actually make beautiful journals. And then one book. So you can use a book that has its cover still intact and then use its cover for your journal. Or you can use, I've lost it, but I have the Little Women Reader's Digest that's what I've been using lately. But I'm going to be using that with that pocket letter gift for a junk journal or journal. Okay, one discarded paint or ink blotter. So you're working and you're doing your stuff and you've got that painty paper over here that's got all the blobs and stuff. You can use one. Okay, and one calendar, because here it is January, you probably are throwing away a calendar. Now, if you use your calendar for your taxes, maybe you can make copies of your calendar of the pages you're going to take out. We have calendars in pretty much all of the rooms, so I have several calendars that I've used that I'm throwing out. Okay, so our other bonus is 6 little embellishment pieces. Oh, totally. Paper Kitty is asking, please, people, I'll show that. I'm okay with that one. Please don't sub and then unsub. So, it's to grow what I call a clean channel is you want subbies that want to be here. If you want to come and check things out, sub, and check things out. But if you're just subbing to get more, I think that's what she's asking. So very good. I like to see that you're all being good Playing nice. That's what I put in the rules. Everybody play nice. I'm puppy and kitty training. It's all about playing nice. Okay. Okay, so your bonus 6. Your bonus 6 are the little things. Clips. You can, that can, and you get 6. You can mix and match them for a total of 6. This is in addition to the 4 clips that you get to use in your binding kit. Okay. So clips, bulb pins, pins, like straight pins that have the little pearly on them, eyelets, 6 inches of wire, and binder rings. Okay, so those you can mix and match and have a total of 6. And it's okay, even with this 6-inch wire, that counts as one thing. Because it's going to take you, 6 inches of wire. If you're making a tassel, you'll want 6 inches of wire. Or maybe you want to use it for something else. Your binding kit is 1 string or thread, 1 pokey tool. You can use an awl. I use a push pin. I do have an awl, and I've been using it lately. My thumb was better. Now it's not better, so I might have to stop using the awl again. 4 clips and your needles. Okay, so no problem, Joyce. I got it. Thank you. Okay, so you got that. So your other junk, your packaging, you can use whatever packaging, and you can except for no except fors. You can use your packaging. All of your packaging. Your envelopes that come in the mail, you can use the stamps off them. I mean, you can use 100 stamps if you want to. And then your junk mail, you can use that as much and whatever you want. But packaging is a big one, okay? So I'm going to go ahead. Any questions? So I'm going to write here so that I kind of can see where I asked in case I have to go backwards. Any questions so far? Again, you have until January 30th. So oh, you can stamp with trash. You can, if you can make a stamp with your trash, go for it. Yes, if you had wire on the top of your calendar, you may use that. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Lori Louise. Mod Podge is glue. Yes, Mod Podge is glue. So it's in the, you can use it and all that you want. You can decoupage. I did not do gesso. That is not something that is common in most households. Mod Podge or glue is going to be in most households. Can you paint the junk mail? You know, Shelly, I really played with that, and I decided not this time. Not this time. I think if you go ahead and rip and glue paper on top of your junk mail. Penny, you're already done? Penny Blakely, are you done? Oh, well, thank you, Lori. I love, or Lori Louise. I love that you use both names. I've heard Lindsay say your name. The last day, well, you can join it at any time, but the last day you have to be finished by the 30th of January. Yes, you can use paper tape. Not washi tape, but paper tape like Band-Aid. Paper tape, yes. Lois, yes, you can use a multicolor stamp pad. Just one stamp pad, but you can use a multi. Can you ring bind, or does it need to be sewn? You may ring bind. Yes, you may ring bind. Let's count your ring. If you do the ring binding, unless you get it on off of a calendar like Michelle or Melissa, I can't remember who it was, but unless some do, but most do not have gesso as a part of their household. Yes, the white kind. The white kind of, yes, Zoe, if it's a binder that was getting thrown out. If it's a binder that you were going to throw out, don't buy one. If it was, you know, if this is its second purpose, it used to be an address book. No, Keisha, just join the, oh, that's the other thing. You have to join the Facebook group, or you don't have to. I understand there's a way for me to communicate with Facebook or with YouTube, but the best way is to join the Facebook group. It is the Just Junk Journal Challenge group on Facebook. I will be giving away prizes in there. If you were a part of the Christmas one, I can show you what I'm going to show you their participation prize. This was just for doing the challenge and finishing it. An iron, wow, I didn't put that on there, but that, you know what, that's okay. Let's put an iron on there, because most houses have an iron. Okay, we're adding an iron. Okay, yeah, so you can go there. It's a closed group, but I'll let you in. Just answer the questions and I'll let you in. So let me show you what their participation prize. They just finished December 30th. The challenge finished. Some people are still making theirs and sharing them in that group. That is the Dollar Store Christmas Junk Journal Challenge. That's put on by me and Kara Brandon. It was a lot of fun. It was overwhelming how many people we had do it. And it is, they get to, their virtual party is on Monday. So if they finish their book and they did it on time, they get invited to a special party. So these are what they're getting. They in the special group, they got a digital 4 postcards, a digital kit. It has this page so far. So that those three pages, and then for New Year's they got the full size of this one. I printed it onto at 5x7. Now also my Scrap All About It with Dear Julie, I give digital printouts as well. I want to show you what I did today. I'm making some purple journals that'll be for sale in my shop. Hopefully within the next day or two. And I took my yellow ink. Remember, I found this out on accident a while back with the Edwardian and Victorian ladies digital kit that I have. I ran out of yellow ink, and it's basically a black and white copy, but it copies in color. So when I ran out of yellow, it printed purple. So yesterday I went and I took my yellow and switched it with one that was running out, and I have purple images to use in my purple. So that's kind of cool, and it's just a little tip. You know that if you take the red one and put a red one that has no ink in it, you get a beautiful, like this color. A lot of this stuff will be this color. Can we use a sponge or distress tool to ink the edges of pages and ephemera? I'm going to say, you know, if you take a makeup sponge that you kind of use just a little bit, then you could do that. So I'm going to say it's not going to be a distress tool. It needs to be a makeup sponge. Oh, yeah, let's put buttons in here. The bonus. So we've added buttons to the bonus 6. So remember, you get to a total of 6 out of here. You can have 1 clip, 2 pins, an eyelet, and a button. Was that 6? Okay. So that was my little tip. Change your ink and you can get different colors. And it's kind of fun because, you know, it's like you have this. This is the same printout but full size. This is at 5x7. So it's kind of cool, I think. Okay, so let's go over this one more time. Okay, thank you. The complete list, Patricia, is in the Facebook group. And, you know what, if I get a chance, I'll transcribe it and put it in the description box below this video. This will be our video for questions and stuff, but I would really rather have the questions come from the Facebook group because, and tag me. Because with so many people, we have, in the Facebook group, we have 109 already, and this is only the 3rd day of the challenge. So please use the hashtag and when you're doing stuff and sharing it out there, tag me when you're actually asking me a question. Please, please, please. DIY stencils. If you make your own stencils using the tools that you have available, yes. The Facebook group name is Just Junk Journal Challenge Group. And you can look it up, do the Facebook /group /Just Junk Journal Challenge, and you'll get there. This is exciting. Is anybody excited? Yep, the Just Junk Journal Challenge group. Okay, any other questions? Multicolor pen. 1 pen, but yes, you can use a multicolor pen. And remember, for those of you that are a little overwhelmed by this, and if you've watched my channel, I know I decorate. That is my thing. I love to decorate. And I love to use every little piece and stuff, and that might not be you, and that is fine. This is for your basic journal. Your basic journal. And then you can do whatever you want to with it. If you, if you want to continue it and decorate it as well, I think that that's awesome, because you're going to give those people out there that haven't yet stepped into the junk journal world a way to see that, right now I'm pretending that I'm somebody, okay? I'm somebody else. I can afford a hot buy paper pad and some glue, and I need a new pair of scissors, and I want one of those cutter things. And that's all I can go buy because that's my budget. So how do we show them that they can still make something beautiful? And yes, this time we're not using a paper pad. That will be another challenge. But this is so cool. So I did earlier tell you, yes, Patricia, you can join the group. Please do. And also, you can still join the Dollar Store Christmas Junk Journal Challenge, because that's where you'll get the news for the spring, the summer, and the fall challenges that Kara and I will be doing. We will be doing a spring, a summer, and a fall, as well as the Dollar Store Christmas Junk Journal Challenge again. So that one's name is Dollar Store Christmas Junk Journal Challenge. You can't find it? Okay. Oh, I can't. You know what? I don't have, my iPad isn't here. I'm using the phone to do that, and the computer so that I can watch, and I don't have the other one to be able. It should come up. We've really put the Just Journal Challenge group. Yeah, it comes up. Let me see if I can. Let's see. I think this is how you do it. Let me see. Gotta have the just in there. Okay, it didn't turn blue. Let me see. I'm gonna go see if I can find it. I can't read your comments right now because I'm gonna go see if I can find it. Oh, it's groups, not group. For the after Facebook. I got it. Here we go. Copy. Paste. There you go. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I was gone. I couldn't see that what you were doing. I was over there finding it also. True. That's right. That's right, Robin. Only hi, Danina. Welcome. It's okay, Meredith. It's okay. It's okay. So, does anybody have any other questions? I'll go over one more time what we can use, and I'll show you so that I'll show you what I'm using, and well, part of what I'm using in this next, because I'm making the next one. I finished the mini. You're right, Lori Louise. Not everyone has a brayer. Color pencil, yes. You can use a color pencil instead of a pen. Fabric scraps. Well, you might want to save them for February. Let's see. Fabrics. We're doing discarded items, but I didn't do fabric scrap. However, I did use fabric scraps from my, because this was in my get rid of thing from the other day, from when I sold 31. I was like, well, obviously I'm not going to get rid of it because I don't get rid of anything, but oh, this, you guys, your fabric tack. Good one, your fabric tack. There you go. I know your husband wants you to use your brayer, but tell him not this time. Okay, so this was in my junk stuff, because I knew I was going to do this, And so I had started collecting stuff in November because so many people had asked for this challenge. Okay, so scissors, first thing. And it can be, if you're doing straight scissors, you know, today you can use these scissors, and if you come in tomorrow and these scissors aren't there, you can use these scissors. It's okay. You don't have to pull your hair out looking for the pink striped scissors. And I'm saying that because you will see me use different straight scissors in my video, and I don't want to get called on it. Everybody play nice. Cutter. So I'm planning to use this one because now that it's made it back into the craft room, but you might see me use this one. It's a cutter, okay? It's all good. It's cutter. It's fine. Sewing machine. And you can use 2 threads in your sewing machine. So you can have 2 different colors in your sewing machine. Very important. All of these, everything on this is optional. Just because we're saying you can use it, you don't have to use it. Okay? Just because we're saying that you can. So don't, you know, the only reason you're not going to be able to do this is if you don't have the time, or you don't want to, or, gosh, you don't have any trash. Because really, I'm amazed since I've been collecting for this, how much stuff I could be using. Oh, good luck at trivia tonight, Aaron. All right, Lori Louise, I like people that play fair. I am a, oh gosh, that is my thing. I am so by the rules, it's kind of crazy. So 1 stamp and a stamp pad. So y'all saw what I'm going to use on my next journal. I'm going to use the same stamp that I used, these 3 little flowers, and I'm going to use my this picked raspberry because I think it will go really well with you all. If you saw the video, I've been putting in my videos, I've been showing you my trash. Bonnie, believe me, in the next few days, you'll probably have enough. It's amazing. You'll just have it. Oh. Hi, Gingerbread Mommy. You lost by 1 point last week. So did you, how can you can't really practice for that, can you? So a stapler and staples. So I've got my little stapler because I ran out of the tiny attacher. And then I've got staples, and I have all different colors, and that's okay. All different colors, because most houses are going to have a stapler, and they're going to have whatever staples they have. That's okay. This is one that's a little different. You get 1 punch. I'm going to use a shape punch. I'm going to use this. It worked really well for me in the last one, and I'm going to use it again. But you can use like a hole punch, a 3-hole punch. You can use a 3-hole punch, or you can use your crocodile. Crocodile again is awesome because you get 2 sizes of holes, and you can set your eyelets with it. Yeah, I don't want trash all over. You guys, I have a she shed, and I have shed number 22, and I have the little half shed. So I have places that I can keep this stuff. God forbid there's ever a fire. And if I get too much stuff, then my husband builds me another shed. Uh-oh. I'm frozen. Okay, let's move some stuff around. Are we hot? Hello? How long have we been on here? Almost an hour. It shouldn't be hot. Well, we'll unplug it. And hopefully it'll cool off. Can you see me now? Yet? Hello? Huh. Okay. Well, I'll just go through these, and then Let's see if it comes back, because it got hot. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, so let me go through this and then I'll go off and I'll come back on. So we'll just finish this off real quick. So the punch. Actually, let's go off and I'll start over with this. Okay? So we'll go off and hopefully I'll be able to get back on. Okay? Okay. Sorry. Oh, I can't even finish it.